It's a rematch of the 2004. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. Down. That is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's the longtime Jaguar. It's Fred Taylor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards and a Panther first down. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Third down and 6. Griffin. He lets it go deep for Mayer. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. Michael Mayer, 57 yards. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Okay, break.
They go play action. Griffin. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Okay, ready.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They snap it at 1. Now it's Griffin. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now it's Griffin. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. That's laid out deep for Rice. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well. Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Griffin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Griffin. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now here's the former Panther, had some great years with him. It's Christian McCaffrey, down right around the 25. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. To throw is RG3. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. And it is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. So they're backed up in the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Play action. It's Griffin. And it's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Mark Andrews from 3 yards out. And the Patriots respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And now the Patriots are going to line up to go for 2 here. Griffin will try and throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposite.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Griffin. Got a man, it's Mayer. Touchdown! Michael Mayer, 31 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because
down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Griffins, and this throw brought in here by Mayer. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Through one quarter, 14-7, our score.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready, break.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Griffin. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38.
the timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got him. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now Griffin. He finds Wilson. Touchdown, Panthers. Garrett Wilson, 27 yards. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. On the counter, it's Walker. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run. But I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run. One that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. It gets it right back to Mayer. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. Here's Griffin. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. Up the middle, here's Walker. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Griffin. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Hand off here to Walker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Final minute of the first half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Final play of the half. It's Griffin. A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On second down, here's Griffin. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of sticks on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Griffin. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Once again, Griffin. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
On third down, Griffin. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Fourth down. Here's RG3. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to pick up the Patriots' first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on fourth down. Griffin will throw again. And this one too low.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
We're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10. To throw is RG3. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. This
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. From the gun, it's Griffin. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. Touchdown, Patriots. Christian McCaffrey, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Pats take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Griffin will try and throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. At midfield before going out of bounds. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Griffin.
Going right back to Ferguson.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. Able to hit his target. It's Mayer. Touchdown! Michael Mayer, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Panthers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Carlson now to kick this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone knows they have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Now a dump off here complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Griffin now to throw on third down. That is caught. And he will have the Patriots first down. Is that to be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here down late. And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's Griffin. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now Griffin. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
2nd and 10, once again, Griffin. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far, 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. Pass taken in by his big tight end, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Quickly out wide to Mechie. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And that was picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be going dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. McCaffrey is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Griffin.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Here's Griffin. Gets it downfield to Mayer. Look at the big man rumble.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. And the Patriots are going to recover, and that should just about assure victory. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down, and the Patriots can run it out from here. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
2nd and 11 now.
Oh, Griffin's going to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
It all came down to one final jump ball on the Hail Mary, but part of the defense was ready, able to force it to be incomplete. Ball game over.
Look, let's face it, everybody wants to whip the ball in closer and take a more high-percentage pass to try and tie the game. But the Hail Mary, that's what they had to work with. And now they're just hoping that their jumpers can get up higher and are stronger than the defenders. Not the case in this instance. They end up losing the game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis on.
Here we go, bucket off the pick and roll. Gotta go, we don't move it scary. Last time a shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like a Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my wrist side. I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that other place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side. This ain't no regular steak. No one wrong way. Richer than me. This ain't up for debate. You out of love. Maybach, laid back, matte black. Just to on your truck. Now I'm in the AMG with the all black tint. They don't know it's me, but they got a little hint. How you worry about it when you can't pay?
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, Griffin.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st down, Griffin. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Now Griffin on 2nd down. They'll dump this complete to the bus. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now Griffin. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
After the interception, here's Griffin.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. After the interception, here's Griffin. This is Smith with the ground. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now Griffin on 1st down.
Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here's Griffin. That one complete to Bettis. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Throwing again, Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into...
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Devontae Smith.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind action. The third of this first quarter.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. And Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick six, they are off to a fast start in this one.
And absolutely ecstatic on the sideline after that play, aren't they? Not just because they've got the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for 6? Already up a pair of touchdowns. They've got everything going their way early on.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Looking deep here from Mechie. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Griffin. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Griffin. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
That one deep for London. And this is caught at the 20. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Play action. Now Griffin. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Michael Mayer, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Griffin will try and throw. And that's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Oh, that's true. You've said that before. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw.
There he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Griffin.
He lets it go deep for Mayer.
And this one is incomplete.
But that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
20, 10.
Touchdown, Washington. Devontae Smith with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Carlson on for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson now to kick this one away.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting them the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
2nd and 10 now. Griffin.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
19 tight.
Here's Griffin to throw.
That one deep for London.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Griffin will throw again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now it's Griffin. His throw incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, and this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. And this play is going nowhere fast as he goes down. That one might need to go back to the drawing board as they fail on the 2-point try. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on. Set 19 Lions. '60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And 10 yards to go.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
4th down. Here's RG3. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Devontae Smith
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Commanders are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
65 cats. 65 cats.
They'll try and throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Commanders 33, Steelers 6.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Down and 10.
19. Go.
Play action. It's Griffin. Trying to improvise.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
They go play action. Griffin. And he whips that one incomplete there.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18.
They go play action with Griffin. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's brought down. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now, Griffin on first down. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
31-yard line.
On first down, Griffin. And now here is another interception. And the Commanders are going to get the football back at their own 17. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Now Griffin on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Out of the gun, Griffin. And now another one thrown incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Mark Andrews from 17 yards out. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead now down to 20.
Makes the score. Commanders 33, Steelers 13.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Pass midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
As we know on every team, head coach, offensive coordinator, defense coordinator, we often forget about the special teams coordinator. They pay him too, and boy is he excited about what his team just did. A big-time return for a touchdown.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. He'll look downfield for Waller. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Mustang 19. Let go.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. That's caught by Waller out left side. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Here we go. Set. 19 Lions, 60 Maverick, 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. Tempo, tempo, tempo.
To throw is RG3.
He'll look downfield for Waller. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
Dragon 60.
Play action. Now Griffin. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now Griffin on first down. Flushed out right. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, it's Griffin.
That one deep for London.
And that is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Griffin.
That one deep for London.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 55 yards.
And the Steelers first down.
Trap 50.
From the red zone now, here's Griffin on first down.
And the pass complete to Waller on the out route.
He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On third and goal, here's Griffin. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
Mustang 19.
Now Griffin back into his end zone.
He has it complete to Christian Watson.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Griffin.
2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
And sideline. He caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Buffalo 18.
Now it's Griffin. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
60 Maverick.
Once again, Griffin. This is Smith with a grab. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Break. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. Ready.
From midfield now, here's Griffin. He lets it go deep for Mayer. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Washington. Michael Mayer, 50 yards. And the Commanders have got it on cruise control. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Steelers 13.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Dragon 60.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down.
Viking 18.
At the 42-yard line.
65 catch. 65 catch. Ready.
They go play action. Griffin. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They red zone coverage there and thought there was some space to send their guy right to the middle on a slant, hoping he would get lost. Instead, they read it quite well and closed quickly.
Cup 19. Mustang 19. Ready.
On third down, Griffin.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go play action with Griffin.
He'll look downfield for Waller.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Play action, it's Griffin.
He'll look downfield for Waller.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Griffin. Eluding the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. They're trying again. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin.
Oh, he'll take a shot for McCaffrey downfield.
And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Christian McCaffrey.
66 yards.
And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Well, Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
That makes the score. Commanders 48, Steelers 21.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. Back now in Foxborough.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lot. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Now Folk for the extra point. And the lead is down to 20. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Griffin. That's complete to Robinson. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. To throw is RG3.
He's got this complete to Robinson.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
19 tight, 19 tight, 18, 5 in. Grab 50,
From the shotgun, Griffin. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Christian Watson
with an amazing diving catch.
And the Commanders are able to stretch out their lead.
Well, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
Play action. Now Griffin. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now it's Griffin. Flush to his right. Shedding the tackle. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. RG3. 14 yards.
And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good.
This makes the score. Commanders 56. Steelers 34.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and
he's got him in, complete. Touchdown, Washington. Jerome Bettis, 77 yards.
And the Commanders have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's Griffin. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
The score, Commanders 62. Steelers.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ready, ready.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's Griffin to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by a former Washington safety, Sean Taylor. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
Griffin going to throw it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
That is caught, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Run it back.
Yeah.
Run it back.
Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Lost everything I ever wanted. Want it back. Got a problem, never run from that. Have fun with that. Get the W, then double back. That. Shit. Watch how I react. Fight back, stay down. Now we taking on. Got the flight. Promise you. Hey, run it back. Run it back. Run it back.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Seven Pirates.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Finding Walker complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Ken Walker, 74 yards. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Griffin. Escaping the pressure right.
If we had $1 for every time we heard the team talk about explosive plays and how valuable they are, we probably wouldn't have to work very much. And we just saw a big one there. And then they tried to go explosive again, going for 2.
Yeah, is that a little too risky, you think? Just kick the extra point?
And you know, I'm all about getting points. And if I feel good about my kicker, I go ahead and do that. But with that ball at the 2-yard line, going for 2, I think it's awfully tempting for teams nowadays.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Griffin. He completes this to Walker. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down.
The game is 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Hurry.
3rd and 2.
No gain on the play.
Out of the gun, Griffin. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Griffin. And that is incomplete here.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Griffin. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Justin Matabike working his way to the quarterback that time.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Straight ahead, Walker. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good.
And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them. And they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversions, and now they're just 3 back.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Here's a Tennessee native from just outside of Memphis, Ken Walker. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Okay,
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Griffin.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 1.
Griffin.
Throw left side, there's London.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st
Looking to throw. Griffin throws right back to London. Complete again. Second down and 6 now from the 42. Once again, Griffin. Caught by London. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you want balance when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively jars it free. No first down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Here's Walker to start the drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now Griffin on 2nd down. And Walker has it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Pats are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Flushed out right.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now Griffin. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Have taken the lead.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, That's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go around. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. On second down, here's Griffin.
Finding room at midfield.
And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. To throw is RG3. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Griffin. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Griffins, and this throw brought in here by Mayer. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now it's Griffin.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Final play of the half. It's Griffin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Mark Andrews, as time expires in the first half.
And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
60 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. There's Griffin to throw.
The Cockrell holds it in left side.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On second down, Griffin.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. He was trying to dance in around the sideline, but fell just a couple of yards short. Still, he's got him in great position.
He certainly does. They did a nice job keeping him from getting into the end zone, but they're definitely back on their heels after that run.
Mitchell is in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Now a throw here to his running back. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, Griffin. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He's got his target. That's complete. Still shedding tackles. Touchdown, Titans. Beckham, 56 yards. And the Titans add 6 to their lead. The electric OBJ, the short reception, and then he did the rest of the work himself.
You know, there's a thing that the players always talk about, the coaches in the league, they call it play speed. Because, you know, we had that time speed when we were running the 40s at the combine and, you know, in pro days and all of that. But play speed is different. And OBJ's play speed is some of the best in the league. In other words, when he has the ball in his hands or he's running a route, he runs it just a little bit harder than most people, and oftentimes you come up wrong on your ankles trying to tackle him.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Griffin will throw again. That is incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here's Griffin. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Walker with another carry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
In motion left, that's Thornton. Now a run with Walker, and he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Now Griffin on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Right. Throwing on 2nd and long. Griffin. Over the middle to Beckham. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Now Griffin. He has Mayer complete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Now Griffin.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately,
and he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Kenneth Walker,
28 yards.
And the Titans have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And that run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
Patterson now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Patriots 12.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in right around the goal line.
Now a hit and a loose football.
And it looks like...
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough.
Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here we go. Start. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. Scoop.
They go play action. Griffin.
That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Griffin's throw complete here to Waller.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw again is Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Here's Griffin. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. John Mechie, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Griffin will try and throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Okay,
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Griffin. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Play action. It's Griffin. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down. On the option, here's Griffin. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to build their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big time.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ken Walker taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
To throw is RG3. It got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On first down, Griffin.
And he'll go right back to Andrews.
First down. Now it's Griffin.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point. This 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Run coverage, excellent there from the defensive end position.
How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about a base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example of it. And how about the bonus? Tackling the runner.
There he goes, left side.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
DeAndre Swift, 92 yards. And the Saints are able to add on to that lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Play action. Now Griffin. And his throw here's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And the Steelers first down.
18 reps, Panther 11, Panther 11.
At the 48-yard line.
They go play action with Griffin. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Griffin. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
4th down. Here's RG3. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 now.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Griffin.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
The 20. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Saints. Christian Kirk. 42 yards.
And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
19 Tiger.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Griffin.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Griffin will throw again. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it first and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Now he's loose up the left sideline. Now look out. He's to the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and
again,
again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got... And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney, 62 yards. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Carlson on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Saints 35, Steelers 6.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This taken in right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and 1, Griffin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Saints are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Griffin. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And first and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Now Griffin. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Fighting him off. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's on his way. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kenneth Walker, 77 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Griffin to throw. Flush to his right. It gets it right back to Mayer. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Steelers first down. And that wasn't easy, but they do wind up converting a 4th and 7 to keep this drive moving. Griffin's throw into the hands of Andrews. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And quickly, they get to the line. Once again, Griffin. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Here's Griffin. He completes this to Walker. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Ken Walker from 4 yards out. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they
rush coming, and he's taken down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
This is caught, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this.
And now here is another interception.
And the Saints.
The past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over. You bragging ignorance. You lack the vision. I'm sacrilegious. I feel my wrath. Did you ever offended? My clearly crafted mission with crashing